Hello everyone, welcome to our Cima YouTube channel. My name is Juana. Join me today for a Pilates workout. No equipment needed, so if you're ready and you're on your mat, start lying down. We're going to start with a spinal roll, so place your feet hip width apart, hands to the sides of your body. We're going to start pushing the pelvis forward and then rolling one vertebra at a time up into a bridge position. And then you're going to reverse that motion. So from your upper back, middle back, one vertebra at a time until you find your neutral position, which is your pelvis tilted slightly back. Once again, tilt your pelvis forward, press your lower back on the floor and roll one vertebra at a time up into a bridge position and reverse down. Let's do that twice more. Inhaling, going up. Exhaling, going down, trying to keep your knees into the same place, so make sure they're not opening to the sides. Inhale, going up. Exhale, go down. One more time, inhale, go up. Hold it here, bring your arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other, and give me just 10 pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, stay just for a few seconds, and come all the way down. I want you to find your neutral position, so making sure your belly is nice and flat, and you have a little gap under your lower back. That's called your neutral position. So making sure that position doesn't change. You're gonna keep your hands to the sides of your body, engage your abdominals, and pick up one leg into a tabletop position, a 90-degree angle. Drop it down and lift the other one up. I want you to feel that your abs are nice and engaged. If you want to, use your hands maybe on your hip bones to make sure they're nice and leveled. Lift and drop. Let's just do a few more. Trying to keep that neutral position, so that stability on your pelvis. One more, and keep your right leg up. Extend your leg up towards the ceiling. Try to lock the knee, so make sure your knee is nice and extended. You're gonna flex your foot as you go down, making sure you keep your neutral position. Point your foot and lift it up. Inhale, going down. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, inhale down, exhale up. One more time, inhale down, hold it up, stay here. Bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, curl yourself up. This time you're into a imprinted spine. So your back is touching the floor, you're pressing your belly button towards your spine, and then you do the same thing. Lower your leg and lift, and lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keep your elbows nice and open. Lower, exhale, lift. Two more. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. One more time. Lower, lift your leg, stay here, bend your knee. Hug it with your hands. Curl yourself up so your nose is close to your knee. Extend the opposite leg to the front, and you're gonna switch the legs and switch. Switch. If you want to speed it up a little bit more. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Excellent. Once again, we're into that neutral position. This time you're gonna pick up one leg at a time into a tabletop. Making sure you keep that neutral position, you're gonna go into a single toe tap. So you're gonna lower your toes down towards the floor and bring them back up into a tabletop position. Making sure you're not arching your spine. That's your core stability and your pelvis stability. You lower and lift. Lower and lift. Again, if you want to, keep your hands onto your hip bones to make sure you're not moving them and they're nice and stable. Inhale, lower. Lift. Inhale, lower. Inhale, lower. Lift one more time. Wherever you are, drop your right foot down. Kick your left leg up towards the ceiling. Again, keeping that neutral position. You're gonna flex your foot, come down. Point your foot, go up. Flex your foot, come down. And point, go up. Flex, come down. Point, go up. Flex, go down. Two more. Flex, going down. Point, going up. Last one. Flex, go down. Point, going up. Stay here. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Curl yourself up. This time, press your lower back towards the floor, and same thing, lower and lift. Lower and lift. Make sure you're pressing this time your lower back towards the floor. Lower and lift. Two more. Lower. Lift. Last one. Stay up. Hold it here. Point your foot. Extend your leg. Curl yourself up and grab that leg from your calf muscle. Drag it in towards you and extend the opposite leg to the front. And you're gonna switch and switch and switch and switch. You can add 2 little pulses. Use the opportunity to give yourself a nice stretch. So using your hands to pulling gently the leg towards you. Last few. One more. And release down. Excellent. This time, roll onto one side. And you can use your bottom arm as a pillow. So you're nice and comfortable. Now from here, you're gonna extend your legs, go onto the back of your mat. Extend your legs, moving your legs kind of 45-degree angle to the front. You can be here or you can use your hand as support. But now, very important that you're dragging your belly. I prefer to stay down. You're dragging your bottom ribs in. So your spine is nice and straight. You have a gap under your obliques, and you're gonna keep this position all the time. Use your top hand to the front to give you support. Now you're gonna flex your feet and bring them into a Pilates V or a first position. So your feet are flexed, right? So the bottom leg is nice and extended. You're gonna point your top foot. You're gonna lift it up towards the ceiling, flex, and come down. You're trying to keep that rotation of your leg outwards. So make sure it doesn't go parallel, but stays nice and turned down. You have to use your glutes to do that. And flex, come down. Inhale, going up. Inhale. 2 more. Last one. This time we're gonna go through a passe. So you're gonna point your foot, bring your toes towards your knees, so tapping your knee. You're gonna extend your leg as high as you can, keeping the turn out. Flex your foot and coming down. Point in, extend, and come down. Point in, extend, and come down. Point in, extend, and come down. Point in, extend, stay down. Keep your foot flexed. This time you're gonna tap your toes to the front and then rotate and try to bring your heel all the way to the back without falling. And front, and back, and front, and back. There you go. Front, back. Last few. Front. Make sure that bottom leg is nice and straight and strong. 2 more. Back, one last one. And release. Excellent. Come back up. Swing all the way to the opposite side. Same thing. Lie onto the back of your mat. Use your bottom arm as a pillow. Extend your legs and bring them 45-degree angle to the front. You're gonna flex your feet, turn out so your bottom toes are down on the floor, your bottom knee is extended, and your ribs are lifted. You're gonna point, going up, flex, go down, point, go up, flex, go down. There is always one stronger side than the other. You're gonna feel it. Mine is the other one. So this one is a little bit more challenging for me. And inhale, going up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, go up. Your whole body should be working, so your upper body is not relaxed. You're nice and strong. You're gonna point, go into a passe, make sure your knee is nice and open. You extend it as high as you can and you flex, come down. Point into a passe, extend and flex, go down. Inhale. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale, exhale, 1 more time. Stay here, keep your foot flexed. You're gonna tap your toes to the front, so in rotate your leg, and then out to rotate your leg all the way to the back. Inhale, forward, and back, and forward, and back. There you go, forward, and back, and forward. Give me 2 more. Front and back. And back, and we are done. 1 more exercise, one of my all-time favorites, push-ups. Such a complete exercise. You're gonna work on your core, your chest muscles, your arms, and your back as well. So you're gonna come into an all fours position. Here the setup and the technique is very important. You're gonna have your hands to the edges of your mat, and you're gonna slide your hips forward until your shoulders, your hips, and your knees are in one line. So making sure your hips do not change of position, you're gonna tilt your pelvis forward slightly, like if you were into an imprinted spine. Your abs should be super strong, and you're gonna bend your elbows. They're gonna go slightly to the diagonal back, and then you're gonna push back up. Inhale, going down, and exhale, push back up. Inhale, go down, push back up. See how low you can go without losing the shape. Let's do 4 more. We can do it. 4, 3, 2, and let's do the last one. Come back up. Excellent. Go back into a child's pose. This is such a nice way to finish your workouts. Nice deep breath in. And come back up, cross your legs. Let's finish with some easy spinal mobility. With your legs crossed, your back nice and tall. Walk your hands to the sides of your body, and you're gonna reach one arm up and over, making sure your seat bones stay down on the floor. Return back in, and then switch. Sideways. Stay onto one side, hold it here. You're gonna round your back and imagine that you wanna reach towards the diagonal of the room. You're gonna feel a nice stretch on one side of your spine. And whatever you are, just drop your hand down on the floor and relax your head. Take nice deep breaths. That's gonna help you stretch. Return back to the center and come back to the other side. Start sideways, like a nice round shape with the side of your body. You're gonna round your back and reach towards the diagonal of the room. Make sure your neck is nice and long. And release your hand down on the floor. One more breath in. One more breath out. And return back to the center. Come back in, take a nice deep breath in, hands up towards the ceiling, bring your palms together. And bring your hands to your chest. One more time, inhale, hands up. Deep breath in. And one more time, inhale. Exhale, and thank you for joining me today in this very short video, but hopefully very effective. And I hope to see you on our next video. Bye-bye.